Hello guys, we're back again at the Messe Show 2013 at the Egnater booth. We're going to show you two new pedals that will ship in June. These two new pedals are very unique. Obviously innovation is a big thing for Bruce, and we always take care of those details so that you can have a very unique product, which is what Bruce is always striving for. The first pedal we're going to talk about is the OVERDOSE pedal. The OVERDOSE pedal is a distortion and boost pedal, and the great thing about this pedal is that it's two pedals in one that you can literally take apart. Many manufacturers have pedals that are multi-effects, two pedals in one box, but they don't allow you to really use them independently. And when Bruce saw this, he said, you know, let me fix this. If I'm going to sell my customers a distortion and a boost in the same box, I want them to be able to use them independently too. And that's where the OVERDOSE came on. Here, I'll show you very quickly. This is the OVERDOSE. And you notice it's got a distortion side, overdrive, and a boost section. So they're each switch. This is for your boost section, this is for your overdrive. But if you wanted to separate the pedals, this is what Bruce added. He added a patch. In, out, which allows you to, if you only want to use the boost section, you plug it on this side, and it's only a boost. If you plug only on this side, you will only get a distortion. What does that do for a player? Let's say you're a player that uses the boost on your effects loop to solo, but you use your distortion in front of the amp just to get a bigger, fatter sound. This is the only pedal in the market that will allow you to do this. No other, not full tone, nobody will let you do this, because this patch function is unique to the Bruce pedal. So with the boost here, you can do straight to the back of your effects loop, and your distortion will be right in front of the amp. Let's take a short, quick look at what it's got. Jones knob, which is plus or minus mid control, either 500 hertz or 1500 hertz. Tight switch, classic tight switch that Bruce adds on every product. The tone knob, obviously, very easy to do. Gain, volume. But the boost is not only it can be a clean boost, or you can add drive to it and put a little distortion to it. It's got a color knob too, and again, tight and bright switch. Tight switch, so you can clean up that muddy low end in case you're too distorted. But then, here's a really cool feature. It's called the path switch. This switch will allow you to go different ways into the amp. Here it says O to the letter B, so the overdrive feeds the boost. If you move the switch, now the boost feeds the overdrive. So you're able to not only separate the pedals, but put them in whatever order you want. And here's kind of what it does. So right now, we have our pedal off, and you get a real nice, clean sound. Okay, then we turn on the pedal and we go into maximum overdrive. One of the great things about this pedal is the sustain. It's got great sustain. It's not only over the top gain, but great sustain, great tone. So now we add the boost. And you can do your solos with the boost. And that's the OVERDOSE. The other pedal that will be shipping with the OVERDOSE sometime in June, July, is the Holy Driver. Holy Driver, it's a true distortion, over-the-top distortion. It can do regular distortion or the metal type distortion type of sound. Again, 2 switches. This is a little different than the Overdose because it doesn't have a boost section. It's divided into the overdrive section and the mid section. So this will turn on this side. The mids will control your mids, frequency of the mids, and the amount. Either you can cut or add. Volume, distortion amount, tight switches like always. This one has a noise gate, where the other one will do different things. The Holy Driver big thing is the noise gate. And let's take a listen to it. And you can use the mids completely independent from the overdrive side. So let's say you just want to have a clean sound and use the mids on it, you can simply turn on the mid. Oop, hold on. And then here, add a little more lower end. And then this one, as you can see, you got the more, let's call it metal if you would. And you got the high and low, tight switches, and the gate, which is very cool because it takes all the noise away. There, you can't hear it at the show, but there it's off, and you got 2 different settings for the threshold. Then, once you get into the midsection, that's where you can tailor the sound even further. So, so the mid will let you do those scooped out mids, or you can use it as a solo and not scoop the mids and just use it like this. And use it as sort of a boost for your solos. So those are the 2 pedals, Overdose, Holy Driver. You'll see them, I would say, sometime in July in Poland. And again, thanks for coming to the Message Show, and enjoy your day in Poland.